Do you find yourself wanting to build your business, but you feel like you need a reset or just a fresh start, but you don't know how to make that happen? Well, I've got you covered. That is what we are going to cover in this quick training. So I just learned some basic reset tips from Frazer Brookes that I am so excited to share. Especially this time of year, really any time of year, sometimes we just need a fresh reset. We need to wash out that brain and just kind of take a step back and reflect. So this is how we're going to do it. You are going to remember the acronyms BBMO and FAST. So BBMO stands for basics, better, more, often. Now, as network marketers, we are in control. And it is simple, but it's not easy. And honestly, our mind, or at least my mind, likes to make things complicated. As humans, we are overthinkers. And so we need that reminder to just go back to the basics and get that reset. So to get that reset, you focus on the basics and you make them better and you do them more often. So how are we going to get that basic reset? With FAST. So we are going to focus more on this aspect with Facebook, but you can utilize these steps on all social media platforms. So the F stands for find people. If we don't have people to talk to, if we are not talking to new people, getting in those inboxes every day, we don't have a business. We are in a relationship business. We need to talk to people. So find those people. Easiest way to do this in Facebook is by utilizing groups. You can do public groups, you can do private groups, but get in those groups. So what groups do I need to go in? Great question. You want to find 3 to 5 groups that fit your hobbies. So think about, what do you enjoy doing? What are you passionate about? And guess what? This doesn't have to do anything with your company or your products. It can be totally separate. So obviously, those of you that follow me know that I am in the cooking industry. I love food, but I love other things too. I am passionate about wine. I am passionate about gardening. I love nature and getting lost in the trees. I am also a vet tech. Even though I'm not practicing full time anymore, I still have a passion for animals. I'm a dog mom. These are all Facebook groups that I could utilize, and I do. So find those groups that fit your passions. Pick one. Just start with one of those hobbies, one of those passions, and find 3 to 5 groups that fit that passion. And then we're going to move to step 2, the A for ask. So once you find your people, you need to ask them. You need to send a question. You can't just throw a post in the group and pray and cross your fingers and wait for people to reach out to you, because it's not going to happen. You have to do the reach out. You have to ask. I know this is scary. Cold messaging can be scary. I personally love it. I love talking to strangers because there's no fear of judgment. They don't know who you are. You don't know who they are. So if they're open, awesome. If they're not open, that's cool too. There are no hard feelings because you don't know them and they don't know you. Just ask. And if you don't ask, it's automatically a no. But if you do ask, imagine the possibility that could start. Imagine the difference that you can make in their life just because you decided to hit send. So, simple ask. Hey, Mary, I just saw you in this group. Thank you so much for commenting on my post. How are you doing today? Quick, basic, open up the conversation. She's going to respond with, oh, I'm having an awesome day. How are you doing? And then you jump in with the ask. Super simple, something along the lines of, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Hey, just curious. Are you open to learning more about how you could earn some extra income? Are you open to learning about some simple system to help with whatever that topic is in the group? If you are, totally cool. I'm happy to share. And if you're not, no worries. Hope you're doing well. Short and sweet, right to the point. Some things to keep in mind. You do not want to say the name of your company. You don't want to say selling products. You don't want to say join my team. You don't want to say start a business. Like, all of those are going to be red flags, and the people are going to instantly turn off. Well, maybe not instantly. There's always an exception. But for the most part, they're going to not be open. They're going to tell you to go away. They're going to tell you they're not interested. They don't do MLMs, network marketing, it's a pyramid scheme, all of the things. So don't have them shut that door before it's even open. Just see if they're open to learning about the system, about that topic. We'll leave it at that. And notice I added an out in there. If you're not interested, totally cool. Let me know either way. That takes away the pressure. If you just simply say, are you open, and leave it, you might get a response. You might not get a response because people get scared. They feel pressure. We don't want that. We want to keep it nice and relaxed. No pressure, because it doesn't matter what they respond. We are just focusing on the asking. We're focusing on our activity because that's what we can control. We can't control what they respond. We can't control if they're open. We can't control any of that. We can only control what we do. Focus on the activity. Ignore the results. The results will come. So, number 3, we are at the S, which is to show. And that's when they say that they're open, that's when you show them. This could be a video about a specific product. This could be our comp plan. This could be stories from team members, your personal story. This is where you show whatever they are interested in based on what you had asked with that system or process. And then the last one, which is the T, is the transformation. So that's when they take the step in becoming a customer, in becoming a team member. That is the transformation. And that is the key part. That is where the magic happens. You get to transform through helping them, and they get to transform by taking that leap. So we are going to go crush these cold messages. We are going to crush the basics, keeping it simple, not the complication. Turn off your mind. If you need mindset tips, let me know. I have got plenty. Personal development is huge. But just know that you can do this. I believe in you, and we are in this together.